EASports and the PGA Tour are proud to present this first step on the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From La Quinta, California and PGA West, it's the opening round of the first tournament of the new year, the American Express. Well, it's been a long off-season. Everyone here looking to get their new year off on the right foot. What better place to do it than right here in La Quinta as we see what's going on here in round one. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Frank, this is our golfer's first ever tournament as a professional on the PGA Tour. Now, you played a number of years on the European Tour before coming stateside, but take me back. What do you remember about your professional debut?
It's huge, Rich. I can remember it like yesterday. I was 19, and just how nervous you get. I was lucky enough that I had some friends that were professional golfers, and they took me aside, and they said, listen, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs. You're just like everybody else in the field. Don't give in to them. But the nerves, too, you know, you feel like you're in somebody else's body, but they said the other bit of advice I got, nerves mean you care, so don't ever want to play without them. So great advice, too. And this is a moment that they will always remember, your debut on the PGA Tour.
Well, not quite enough on that one, Frank.
Yeah, coming out of the rough, not surprising, considerably short.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and she'll remain at even par. You know, Frank, this is a great setting for kicking off the new season. This Palm Springs area weather is almost ideal every single year. It's kind of like golf in a dome. So what's the secret to being successful on desert courses like this? Because we've seen some really low scores through the years.
Rich, you nailed it. Dome-like conditions means everybody's going to go low. You're not really worrying about cross breezes. Plus, add that in that it's a relatively flat track. That means there's no elevation changes really to consider. Green's also relatively flat, so get that ball on the putting surface. Greens aren't overly quick, but really anything inside 20 feet, you're going to have a good look at it. And don't keep looking at that leaderboard, because if you think you're going to make birdies, everybody else is doing the same thing. Pedal to the metal.
So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. That one just going to sneak on by. That finished off for a par here with the second, and she's going to hold on here at even par. Next up, the 471-yard par 4 third, nicknamed Crescent because the green is shaped like the crescent moon. Has to hug the right side off the tee to avoid the large fairway bunker on the left. tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
1-3-1 all the way to the flag today. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And her score is going to stay right where it is. This is a good par 3, and it's the first one of the day, the 192-yard fourth. You can see the trouble is that large bunker on the right side. And I think obviously you would rather be long than short here. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and her score is going to stay right where it is. Up next, the 535-yard par 5 fifth they call double trouble. 314 yards to carry the water on the left. That's a big poke. So if you're feeling optimistic, give it a run. That's going to have to go. Didn't have enough carry there to reach the fairway, and it's into the water here at the 5th. So now she'll take her drop and get set here to play her 3rd. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. This from about 10 feet. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. She'll finish that off as that is in for double bogey. She'll fall now to 2 over par. This is a monster par 3, this 6th hole at 255 yards. On top of it, you're looking at water on the right. The good news is, if that's just a little too much for you to take on, there is a bailout area on the left if you'd rather play it safe. Yeah, we see this a lot here at 6. It is such a long par 3. This one doesn't stay, and it's into the rough. Now this, her second into this par 3. Oh yeah, this is a big green and a long hole, so it is not easy to get one close. That is a great shot here at 6. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and she's going to stay at +2. We head now to the 346-yard par 4-7 with water down the right side. Accuracy off the tee is the key. Fairway wood or a long iron might be the play here. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And her score is going to stay right where it is. This is one where you can just air it out, as they like to say on tour. Let the big dog eat here. Par 5/8 is 559 yards. There is no water like we had on the 3 previous holes. Lots of sand here, but this one, tee it high, let it fly, and go chase it. And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. Just want to get this into a good approach range. Her second to the par 5. Okay, that's back into the fairway. Certainly didn't get all of that one, but the end result is a positive.
Now the approach shot here on this par 5 8th.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Yeah, a little short, but that's pretty good effort there. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and her score's going to stay right where it is. Finishing up on the front side here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth. Water down the right, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
From just off the fairway, Iona, second shot coming up.
131 yards to the front of the green. 133 the number, all the way to the flagstick. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Now, I know that's not deliberate, but we're going to see the same shot again. Ball barely moved.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And she'll drop to 3 over. Starting the backside with a 416-yard par 4 10th. Favor the right side to avoid the water, which is once again a factor. Oh, this doesn't look promising. And that is not going to slow down. It runs right out of the fairway and into the water. Okay, so the penalty stroke added. She'll take her drop and get set to play her third shot. That's okay, but a little work left for the bogey.
Maybe more than a little, and it is definitely outside the leather.
Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5, and that's going to drop her down to 4 over par. We come now to the longest hole on the course. How's this? 617 yards, par 5 11th, aptly named Eternity. It is imperative to miss the bunkers down the left-hand side. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. According to the scorecard here at PGA West, this 12th hole at 363 yards is the easiest on the golf course. It's the 18 handicap hole. Really, the only trouble would be those bunkers down the left side. If you put it on the right side, great chance to make a 3.
Okay, 4th fairway with it out of 10 tries. Is the glass half full or half empty? I'm batting on we're going to hit a few more before we finish.
So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Just 5 feet left. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And she'll hold on at 3 over par. Look what we have here, more water. 214-yard par 3 13th, offering little bailout right and water left. Accuracy off the tee is the key here. Now a second to this par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Well judged, that is in for par here at 13. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Arriving now at the 389-yard par 4 14. Bunker on the right side of the fairway, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. Once again at PGA West, we're looking at a hole that's not overly long. It'll tempt you, 389 yards. The key, keep it away from that bunker on the right side of the fairway. So you're favoring the left. If you get it where you're supposed to, then you can access the whole location. Birdie's a good possibility here. Yeah, for a short hole, sometimes driver can be too much, and that one races right through this 14th fairway. Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Just gave that way too much.
Okay, maybe overplayed that a little bit, but it is on the green. This for birdie now at 14.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here. Perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And her score's going to stay right where it is. 15th hole, not surprisingly, is called Turning Home because we're headed toward the clubhouse now. It's 468 yards of par 4, and it's the second toughest at PGA West, so this is all you want. You need to be straight off the tee. If you can get it in play and away from those bunkers on the left and right of the fairway, 4 is a good possibility, and you'd be happy to make par here. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway. Good chance at one.
Nice approach shot, and another good thing about that, left it below the hole.
11 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. This is a really good par 5 here, the 16th at 600 yards. If you're able to avoid the bunker on the left side of that fairway, you'll have a good chance to get up either on the green or near the green. What you want to avoid, obviously, is that enormous bunker up by the green. If you do end up in there, you may have a problem getting out. And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. Well, that's really a good job right there to advance that ball down the fairway. That came out pretty clean, Frank.
Yeah, clean as a whistle, and now actually in great shape in this par 5. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. Arriving now at Alcatraz, the famous 17th hole at PGA West. Island green, reminiscent of Sawgrass, 168-yard par 3. It is most definitely a knee knocker. This going to be her second shot now at the par 3. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And she'll stay at 1 over. Finishing up here at PGA West with a 439-yard par 4 18th. Yet again, we're trying to avoid the water. That runs down the left side of the fairway. If you keep it down the right side, well, then you'll have a chance to maybe get out of here. Finish up the round with a birdie 3. That is a great number on this finishing hole. just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
13 feet away. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, so that will wind up the par at the last. That will be an opening round score of 73. So our featured golfer well back after round one, and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they're in a different zip code today, Rich. It was like watching two different players. Really, the ones at the top of the leaderboard and, our cherished featured player. Not that good today.
That'll do it for the first round of the new PGA Tour season. We'll be back tomorrow with second round coverage of the American Express. Until then, Rich Lerner saying so long from La Quinta.